The scene that stays with me the most is the way Maple lowers her muzzle until it touches Kolten's little face. She does it with a calm that doesn't match her size at all. He can barely reach her, but he always leans his forehead forward as if the two of them had agreed on that greeting from the very beginning. It's such a simple gesture, yet it defines everything between them. Almost like that quiet touch became their way of recognizing each other. And what always caught my attention is that Maple used to be cautious with new people. But with Kolten, she walked right up to him as if she had made that choice on her own. Kolten could barely talk, but he already called out May May. This excitement that echoed through the whole barn. And the moment she heard it, Maple would lift her ears, look toward the fence, and walk straight to him. On some days, you could even see the exact moment she recognized his voice. Her body relaxed a little, almost as if that sound broke whatever tension she still carried. There were so many moments when I noticed that difference. With other people, she hesitated. She would watch first, step back halfway, size up the environment. But not with Kolten. She approached slowly, lowered her head, and smelled every inch of his little face like she somehow knew it was safe. Seeing that huge muzzle so close to my child would make any mother nervous, but it was impossible to ignore how gentle she was with him, and that quickly became our routine. He wanted to take part in everything, carrying the red bucket, helping pour the feed, messing with the liquid supplements with all the concentration in the world. Maple waited for it all, waited for him to reposition things, to get it wrong, to get excited, to try again. On many days, it even looked like she adjusted her own pace just to match his clumsy little rhythm. Whenever he said, "High five, Maple," she'd lift her hoof in that awkward way only she knew how to do. The two of them understood each other in a rhythm that felt like it belonged just to them. Over time, they created these little codes between them. There was a day when Kolten threw himself on the ground, starting one of those toddler tantrums. And before I could even get close, Maple lowered her head and pulled his hat off with her muzzle. He stopped immediately. That was the first time I realized she really read him in this different, almost intuitive way. And there was another moment when she simply blocked my path, placing her head between me and my own son, as if she were saying, "Hold on, he's with me." I laughed right away because it was impossible to ignore that slightly protective, slightly jealous way she developed around him. Something so unexpected for an animal that once watched everything from a distance. And maybe that's what defines their bond. Maple always carried a certain insecurity, a kind of cautiousness, whenever someone new got close. But with Kolten, there was no doubt, no waiting. She chose him the very first time they met. When he guided Maple for the first time, holding that turquoise lead rope way too big for his tiny hands, I felt that the pace didn't matter. She would always walk at his speed. It was as if each step the two took found a quiet space where no rush was necessary. Now, whenever I see them repeat that same muzzle and forehead gesture that marked everything from the beginning, I understand what it means. She was anxious with everyone. Until she chose my little boy. And from that moment on, it feels like the two of them carry that certainty together, without needing to explain it to anyone.